back to my channel. I am the worst YouTuber on the planet because it has been, I'm pretty sure my last upload was in August, which I know is awful, seeing that it is January right now. But I got started back in school and I just kind of like totally forgot about YouTube. I ended up selling my camera. I was like, I don't have time for this. But you guys have been asking me when the next video is coming, and I really miss connecting with you guys, so I figured that I would just film one on my computer, so the quality isn't that great, but hey, at least it's a video. You guys asked for a Q&A, so I'm here to do a Q&A. I posted a photo on Instagram 5 days ago, at GlissenFit, if you want to follow along. I don't know if it'll focus, but I posted this photo asking for you guys to comment your questions, and I would answer as many of them as I could. I got quite a few, so I don't know if I'll get to all of them in this video, but if I don't, I'll just make another video, no big deal. Also, I'm a little self-conscious. If you see that I look kind of orange, I got my first spray tan today ever, and I feel a little bit Oompa Loompa-ish, but I haven't washed it off yet, so that's why I look a little bit orange. But I have my photo shoot on Monday. Today is Saturday, so on Monday I have my photo shoot for my 2 new workout program ebooks that are going to be coming out hopefully later this month, if not the beginning of February. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. Make sure you're following on Instagram at GlissenFit, like I said, so that you don't miss any announcements as far as those programs are concerned. Okay, and now I'll stop talking and get on to the questions. Okay, so a lot of you guys asked questions this time, so that's really exciting. Okay, the first one, she says, how long are your typical workouts? You stay so committed and fit with such a busy schedule. Do you ever recommend 2-a-days, or do you get it all done in one intense session? My typical workouts, it ranges depending on what I'm training that day. Like leg day is by far the longest for me, and that's usually 90 minutes. But like on Saturdays, I usually will do like a half an hour workout, just kind of get something in, get moving a little bit. I typically just do one really intense workout. I don't really have time to work out like chunks throughout the day. I just have to get it all done. I'm not a huge cardio doer. Like I only do steady state cardio twice a week, and I do it for half an hour each time. And then I do 2 sessions a week of HIIT cardio, which can be anywhere from like 12 to 16 minutes. So I just kind of knock everything out all at once. I would say that a typical workout is probably between 45 and 60 minutes for me. And then like I said, leg day, I do list cardio, the steady state cardio on my leg day, so those are my 2 like longer days, 90 minutes. The next question, this is a good question. She says, what do you put in your coffee? I don't like black coffee. I usually do a bit of flavored cream, but I want to cut back. Not on the coffee, on the cream. I actually grabbed it out of the fridge. I have to say, I've tried almond milk. I've tried all the cashew milk and all that stuff, which I love that stuff for smoothies, and you know, I can drink it plain, but for some reason, I just cannot like it in my coffee. It just grosses me out. One thing that I cannot give up is coffee creamer. So this probably is not a helpful answer. I'm right there with you. My favorite coffee creamer is Coffee Mate, and it's Snickerdoodle flavor. So super, super good. I make sure to only use 1 serving just so that I'm not getting carried away every day. And this serving is 1 tablespoon. So I actually measure it out in a tablespoon every morning and put it in my coffee. And then because it's still not sweet enough for me because I am a sweet coffee drinker, I do a few drops of the Sweet Leaf Sweet Drop Sweetener, all natural, 0 calories, stevia, whatever. But I like this better than the powder. I just find that the powder stevia doesn't really dissolve that well in coffee. Maybe it's just me not doing it right, but this stuff is awesome. This is just the plain flavor, so it's just like sweetener. And then I have this in hazelnut and chocolate, and those are both really, really good too. So maybe if you are just looking to make your coffee sweet and not necessarily creamy, you could cut the cream and maybe try to get this stevia in one of the flavors that I mentioned. And I'm pretty sure they make other flavors too. So I get it on Amazon, by the way. Okay, next question. I'm like paranoid that I'm rubbing my spray tan off down here. She said that, sorry, I lost my place here. Okay, here we go. I'm a member of Hip Fusion Online Gym. If you didn't know, I have an online gym. So I will put the link down in the description below. So if you don't know about the online gym, you can read up on that. But anyway, she says that I'm a member of Hip Fusion Online Gym and I love it. I'm so glad that you love it. I love hearing that. She said the workouts are awesome. I've noticed that all of the jumping is taking a toll on my knees. How do you prevent knee pain and even injury? And then somebody else asked this question a few more down. So it's very, very, very important to make sure that you are watching form. I know when you're doing plyos or the jumping stuff that sometimes it's killer, so you just want to get through it as quick as you can. But you really need to just slow it down and make sure, especially with like jump squats and jump lunges, your knees need to be staying behind your toes. I'm in a dress right now, or I would get up and show you in this video. I'll make another video on that another time. But you really want to make sure that you're sitting your hips back and keeping those knees behind your toe, because if your knees come up past your toes, so stay on your heels and that'll help too. But if your knees come up past your toes, then that's like prime time for injury. So definitely be careful with that. And then another thing, a lot of my girls when they come to me at first cannot do jump lunges. So I really focus on strengthening, because if you think about it, your knee is surrounded and protected by your upper legs, the front and the back, so your hamstrings and your quads, and then your calves, your lower legs. So I really focus on strengthening quads, hamstrings, and calves in order to help protect that knee a little bit better. And then if it's just really, really bothering you and it hurts to do any kind of jumping, don't be afraid to take it down a little bit. So instead of jump squats, you can just do squats. And maybe if you want to add a challenge, instead of jumping, you can do like a 3-pulse squat. So it's where you would squat down, pulse, 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 come up. So you're taking the jump out, but you're still making it challenging for yourself. And then like for a jump lunge, for example, if you are not comfortable doing the jump and the lunge, instead of just doing lunges, you could do like a pulse lunge. So reverse lunge, pulse, pulse, come back up, reverse lunge, pulse, pulse, come back up. And just a little tip too, if lunges bother you, try reverse lunges instead of forward lunges, because reverse lunges are a little bit easier on your knees. So those are my tips as far as that is concerned. Can you recommend a protein powder that actually tastes good? Yes, I can. I actually grabbed it out of the kitchen. She said that she's tried a lot and they're both terrible. She said, is my search hopeless? No, your search is not hopeless. And actually, before I answer this question, the next question right after that one kind of goes along with it. I've seen the cookie protein shake that you've posted a couple times. I think she's talking about the birthday cake shake that I post, because I can't think of a cookie one that I posted. I'm going to hope she's talking about the birthday cake shake. What type of protein do you use or suggest for someone that is very picky about taste and texture? So I'm going to kind of combine those two questions. My absolute favorite protein powder right now, you guys, it is so good. I have a protein shake every single day just because I'm like craving this protein. It's the ISO 100 and then it's birthday cake. Yes, birthday cake. It tastes like straight up cake batter. It is amazing. And somebody was asking about the recipe that I do for the cookie/cake. I'm hoping cake is what she meant. Protein shake. So I will make sure, I actually did a blog post on the recipe that I use for that. So I will link that in the description box below as well. You guys, it is so amazing. You have to try this. The macros on this protein, super, super good. For 1 scoop, which it's a good size scoop. I'll show you. It smells so good. I have this same one in strawberry as well. Super good. And then another brand that I like is PE Science. They have a snickerdoodle flavor that is amazing. Super good. I obviously have a sweet tooth if you can't tell. But the scoop is this size. Okay. So for 1 scoop, they're 0 fat, 1 carb, and then 25 grams of protein and less than 1 gram of sugar. So this stuff is the bomb. It is so, so, so good. If you like birthday cake or cake batter, which, hello, I feel like everybody does, you've got to try this. Again, I get this on Amazon as well. I'm an Amazon Prime user, and I order everything on Amazon. Okay, so next question. Back to the knee question, which I already answered, how to protect your knees. Okay, this is a really fun question too. What is your favorite planner that you've ever used? Oh, there goes the light. Sorry. Okay. What is your favorite planner that you've ever used? Having trouble deciding on one for next year? Girl, you are not alone. Over the last 3 months, I have bought 3 planners and tried to use all of them for like a few days / weeks to kind of like get in a groove, figure out which one that I used. Back when I was in college the first time, I used the Erin Condren life planner, and it worked out really well because of all the classes and assignments and stuff that I had. So I like being able to see my whole week all at one time being back in school. So now that I'm back in school again, I'm back to using the Erin Condren life planner. I am obsessed. This one is actually, if you can't tell, turquoise is my favorite color. The chair I'm sitting into, and that little thing up there in the corner and down there. It's everywhere in here. But I'll go ahead and open up and show you guys. My planner is so messy. I'm a scribbler, so don't judge me, okay? Maybe I'll show you the next week. Whatever. So I get the horizontal one, and I actually add in stickers myself. So I add in this gold washi glitter tape right here, and I cut it up into... I don't have any school stuff written down right now because I'm on winter break. I have 1 more week, so I'm taking it all in. But I put the washi tape here, and then over here in this section is where I do all of my scheduled stuff. So if something during the day has a time assigned to it, so like all my clients, and if I have a dinner date or a meeting or a hair appointment or whatever, that goes over here, just so that I can open it up really quick and see what my week looks like as far as my schedule goes. And then this is just like a to-do list for every single day, and then in these little boxes is usually where I have my homework assignments or tests or exams coming up for school, which, like I said, that is blank right now because I'm not in school, which, oh my gosh, you guys, winter break has been amazing to me. Let me just say that. And then here is the monthly spread, so super awesome to just kind of see everything laid out all at once. But yes, I am loving the Erin Condren life planner, and like I said, this is the horizontal version. I like being able to see my whole week at once. I tried the happy planner and I loved it, the layout. It was really cute, but I just had to decorate it so much to customize it to what I needed it to be, and it was just way too time consuming. This one, I can knock the whole thing out in about 15 minutes and write everything in for the week, and we're good to go. So this is the one that I've been loving. Next question. I could talk about planners for like ever. I could make a whole planner video if I wanted to. It's ridiculous. She says, I second the pregnancy workout question, 4 months along with number 3, and it's definitely getting a bit harder to get some of the more intense workouts on, but I'm really committed to staying as fit as possible. Would love any input. Somebody asked earlier up, okay, so I know you don't do pregnancy workouts, but can you recommend somebody or a program? My body is used to doing your intense workouts 4 to 5 days a week, but everything I find for pregnancy is just not challenging enough to keep me feeling good and in shape. I trust your recommendations for something safe, but still challenging. I want to make sure I can stay in shape during pregnancy so I can return to your workouts easily after the baby is born. Thanks. Well, congratulations to both of you guys who are expecting. I have made it pretty clear I am not in the stage of my life where pregnancy is even like on my radar right now. I'm just trying to get through school, and yeah. So I'm not well versed as far as pregnancy workouts go, but I do have a recommendation for you guys. I used to follow these girls. I still do follow them. They're called the Purely Twins. Lori and Michelle are their names. And they have a whole crap ton of pregnancy safe workouts because one of the they're twins. I think I said that. I can't remember. But one of the twins just had a baby last year, I want to say. So they did a ton of pregnancy safe workouts that can all be done at home. So I'll make sure to link their website below. That's pretty much all I have for you guys. I'm sorry. I know maybe after I finish school, which won't be for 3 years. I don't want to talk about it. I'll become more well-versed in the pregnancy fitness side of things, but for right now, I can just point you to somebody else. So look for their link down in the description box below. Couple more questions. I know this is getting kind of long. What's what's a good way to lose arm fat and build strong arms? You cannot spot reduce. Unfortunately, you can't choose where you lose fat. You just have to reduce your overall body fat. My favorite way to do that is high intensity interval training, HIIT cardio. But I have 2 new programs coming out. One is a HIIT program, so fat loss, and then the other one is going to be strength training or muscle building, and it's going to have each day you're going to be training a different muscle group. So those 2 programs can go hand in hand to help you lose fat and build muscle. Yes, you can do them at the same time. You don't have to lose. A lot of people think you have to lose all the fat that you want to lose before you can start gaining muscle, which I don't believe that to be true. That's not how I did things. So stay on the lookout for the 2 new programs, and your arms will you'll get some muscle in your arms from that program, I promise. Do you ever eat fast food? If you do, what are your favorite healthy options? I don't really eat fast food. I don't like it. It makes me feel gross. But if we are in a pinch, I will stop and grab some grilled chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A. I think Chick-fil-A's are only in the South. So if you don't have a Chick-fil-A, then I'm real sad for you. When you became certified as a personal trainer, this is a good question too. They're all good questions, but you know what I mean. When you became certified as a personal trainer, were you able to do everything you would write into programs for your clients? I want to become a CPT, but have a long ways to go with my own training goals. Do you think that it's necessary to have arrived, at least somewhat, as a trainer before you can train clients well? I think it's important to have arrived somewhat, not 100%. I mean, there's still things that I wish that I could do that I can't do yet as far as my fitness is concerned, but I would say if you want to become a certified personal trainer, you don't have to wait. Like, you can do it, and as long as I guess the biggest thing as far as necessary to have arrived, as far as arrived is concerned, I think you need to know how to do things safely. But if you can't do it, it might be hard to teach somebody how to do something if you can't do it. But if you can think of a way to safely teach somebody how to do something without actually doing it with them or showing them, like, how you're doing it, then go for it. Like, don't let that hold you back. How can you do cardio without a gym, equipment, or a good neighborhood to run in? Plyos. I pretty much do most of my workouts at home. I only do my steady state cardio at the gym twice a week. Everything else I do at home. And so burpees, plank jacks, jump squats, jump lunges, box jumps, frog leaps, all kinds of stuff. My HIIT 4-week program that's coming out soon. Those are 2 cardio sessions a week. One is running outside though, so I guess it would be 1 session a week for you if you can't run outside. But all of those workouts in that program can be done at home, no gym, no equipment, so be on the lookout for that. Oh, jump rope too. Jump rope is freaking amazing. What sports bra brand do you like best? Most of my sports bras are actually Victoria's Secret Sport. I love them. Oh, and Lululemon. Those, if you look in my closet, the top 3 are probably Lululemon, Victoria's Secret Sport, and Nike. Love, love, love. Okay, I'll do one more question because I don't want to hit 20 minutes, but I think I'm going to hit 20 minutes. Sorry. If you're still watching this, then, like, I freaking love you. Okay. How do you balance staying on track and eating with friends and family? My parents invite me over for dinner but do not practice eating whole, healthy foods without added/bad ingredients, and I'm not sure how to handle the situation. They are aware that I try to live a healthy lifestyle, but they do not feel the same. I feel ya. I deal with the same thing. My best advice would be to, when you're on your own, so not eating with friends and family, keep your nutrition on point. That's my biggest tip for, even if you're not dealing with this specific problem, I would say I always, when I'm eating at home, try to keep everything clean, healthy, and whole, so that when I do go out, I don't feel guilty or bad. I'm like, okay, this is a treat because I know that when I go back home, I'm going to be on track. So just really make sure that when you're at home that you're cooking whole, healthy foods for yourself and fueling your body with good foods that are going to make you feel good, that are going to help you reach your goals. And then when you do go over to a friend's or family's house, eat something before you go, something small, so that you're not like starving when you get there. And then just have a little helping so that way you don't feel like you're being rude. You're not eating a ton of food that's going to completely make you feel like crap. So everybody wins. You're not totally destroying your goals and you're not offending anybody for not eating. So yeah, that's what I would say as far as that goes. I'm so sorry that this video turned out to be a lot longer than I thought. I was shooting to get it done in like 10 or 15 minutes, but obviously that did not happen. I'm going to try to get back to YouTubing. I'm going to say once a week, but don't hold me to that. But I'm going to try to crank out one YouTube video a week. Even when I start school, I'm going to try to find a balance and just make it happen. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one.